Anybody that, for one reason or another, has been stopped on the side of an interstate, especially in a highly populated area such as Chicago, they've had the ability to experience what it's like for us, for first responders, for tow truck drivers, maintenance workers. At the end of the day, this is our office. This is where we do our job. They've been able to experience their car shake.
So my name is Megan Carnes. I was married to Trooper Clay Carnes, who was killed on December 23rd, 2024. Tomorrow will be 5 months. He was clearing debris on I-55 near Shanahan and was hit by a passing vehicle. Now I am taking care of my 2 babies, Gray and Allie. Gray is 4, Allie's 2, so I'm just surviving. I don't know why God, I guess he needed him more than we did. I don't understand, and I will always wonder, but he definitely left a legacy here.
You know, you turn your tragedy into a mission, and you just want to make sure that these kinds of bad things don't happen again for other people.
I pulled a guy over on my way into patrol, and I know at that point that I'm exposing myself to traffic, but go to the driver's side, make my approach. Very conscious of what's going on with traffic. So I'm trying to pay attention to the traffic, and I hear a vehicle approaching me at a pretty high rate of speed. I can recall like the revving of the engine coming, and I pick my head up and just kind of brace for impact, and at that moment it was like, it felt like, the best analogy I could provide is that it felt like a bomb blew up underneath me. I remember trying to pull myself up on the guardrail, kind of realized that I'm in bad shape and I can't get up. I recall some Good Samaritans stopping for me and checking on me, and then everything just kind of goes like a bright white. I remember the stretcher kind of locking into place, getting loaded into an ambulance, and I remember the ambulance ride, bits and pieces of the ambulance ride up to Lutheran General Hospital, where doctors and medical staff ended up saving my life.
James and I were just getting started in our lives together. We were going to have kids, but all of that was taken away from me. James was working the midnight shift. He started work at 11 p.m. and around 1:30 in the morning, I woke up to my dogs barking, and that scared me. But I went to the window and saw a squad car, and I knew immediately that it wasn't James's squad car. I went to the door and saw his lieutenant, or his boss, and a chaplain for the state police, and right away I knew it wasn't good. That was the end of life as I knew it. James loved his job. He loved helping people.
He was as close to perfect as humanly possible, and I swear to God. I know people aren't perfect, but he was as close to perfect. All I cared about was just us being together. Even just sitting at home, playing with the kids, going to get ice cream, go to the park. That's what he wanted. He was happiest at home. I just feel very lost. You know, one day I feel like, okay, we got through the day. Kids are everything. I don't think I would be standing if it wasn't for them, because I don't have a choice. And I want to make them proud, and I want to be happy for them. But it's such a void, and I just don't understand them, why him. And
I owe it to the guys that weren't given a second chance. So I'm trying to do right by them. I was off work for almost 2 years, learned how to walk 3 times, battled really hard to get my life back. I was 28 when I got hit. I was on the job for a very brief amount of time, so I wanted to get back, continue doing what I enjoy doing. Slowing down is half the battle, and moving over is crucial. And I mean, you get hit by a car at slower speeds and you could still lose your life.
You see these lights? Slow down. Don't be in such a hurry.
Too many people are getting hit. Too many people are getting hurt. And unfortunately, since my incident, September 6th of 2014, numerous troopers, including two of my classmates, Christopher Lambert and Clay Carnes, have both lost their lives in situations that completely senseless and, in my opinion, absolutely avoidable if people actually cared. At the end of the day, I'm one of the lucky ones that are still able to be here and still at least see my life through.
I'll get you home.